Yo, what's happening, man? It's your boy Papa Duck. Listen very carefully, right? Neuralinks. I don't think people understand the magnitude of this chip. And if you don't know what Neuralinks is, this is Elon Musk's company where they're putting these chips in people's heads.
Do you have any side effects?
No, I don't have any side effects.
Do you have any?
I don't have any.
Can you feel it?
I can't feel it. Is it? I was able to do it and then I did it.
And how long did that take you?
That took me about a week. It's actually pretty cool.
Is it like a chip?
It's a small chip, yeah.
So I'm curious about the device itself, you know, the actual, how long did it take you to get used to it?
It was a process, you know, it took a few months to really get comfortable with it, but now it's just part of me, in my head.
Can you show us?
Can you show me where?
Right here. So the future is going to be amazing. We're going to be able to do so much more.
And this is just the beginning. They are well past this. This is just something they throwing out there so that they can massage this shit in our brains. And you know, I'm telling y'all, once this shit hit fully, is over. You could kiss it goodbye. This is the last straw of the agenda they've been pushing for all this time, because what they want to do is take us out this physical avatar and put us into robots. Okay, this is why everything is going on the grid. This is why they coming with the remote cars. They don't want gasoline cars. They want everything on the grid because they can control it on the grid. Okay, we finna get into it. Transhumanism. What is that? The Neuralink is going to allow integration with humans and robots. Transhumanism, cyborgs. Okay, and what I'm telling y'all is this: once this chip hit your brain, you will be programmable. When I say programmable, like I say, this is just the beginning. Don't look at this little shit here. This is nothing. Programmable mean they'll be able to download desires in your mind. Think about that for a second. You can go pay to be Halle Berry if you want to be today. You can go pay to be a guy on the beach in South Beach riding around in a motherfucking Rolls Royce if you want. People will be lined up to get these downloads, these desirable downloads. Right? And it may seem like it's a lifetime, but it was only 5 minutes. So people gonna be lined up to manipulate their reality. You wanna be this today, you wanna be that today, you wanna be the boss, you wanna be a millionaire, you wanna be this. Just download it. This is why they had us to put everything in the clouds. And you gotta pay for that shit. So all the pictures, all the information, your mama, your brother, your dog, your house, everything is connected on the grid. So therefore, you can't get away with shit. And if it's something that they need, they can just download it. Boom. Just like that. So once you become programmable, right, with desires, they also be able to program behaviors. They can make you go do something you don't want to do, or wake up and then know you did it. Okay? Remember the Olympic bombing and all that with Oswald, I think his name was, when he did that man said he didn't know what happened. He woke up and he had done all this. He don't know what happened. They was talking about they put that chip in his teeth. This is old technology, bro. Old technology. So if they can program you to give you desires, which people gonna fucking, if you lining up for Jordans right now, just imagine this shit. Okay? So they can program desires in you. They can program behaviors to make you do shit that you don't want to do. Right? From crimes. Even if you want to rebel, say you want to rebel, program you and stop you just like that. You want to be rebellious, boom. So you see where I'm going at with this shit. Not only that, once they transfer your soul consciousness into a robot, now you can live eternally. Do you know how many motherfuckers gonna pay for this? Motherfucker want to live forever. Why you think they've been pushing this birthday shit? See, the birthday ritual makes you old, or makes you think you're getting old. Everything they taught us is leading up to this, because I'm gonna try to explain this best way I can. In order for this shit to work, you have to have a primary brain or a primary reality to say it was like this, but now it's like that. So you have to have something to base it from. And what we're gonna base this new technology or this new chip is from our old reality. When shit was boring, or you had to work, or you had to do this or do that. Now they can just program it. You see what I'm saying? So they've been duping this up the whole time. Because once we get this second reality, we'll be able to compare the two, and you're gonna fall for this one all day. Oh yeah, you're gonna want to be, you're gonna want that downloadable desire. You're gonna want to be a sexy thing today. You know what I'm saying? You're gonna want a bigger cock for men. You gonna want a bigger booty for women. You gonna see all these things are gonna feed from your desires. And people gonna be lined up. Okay? I told y'all, humanism is a real thing. Okay? So once you become programmable, you'll also be upgradable. You see what I'm saying? People gonna pay for that. All these things you see on the grid, everything is going to be able to communicate with each other. Basically what I'm saying. Even you, once you get this chip. I told y'all, Wi-Fi speaks to other machines through Wi-Fi. So Wi-Fi ain't computer connections. It's language. It's language, right? What I'm trying to explain to y'all is this. These people been putting this shit in front of us this whole time. Okay? If you got a printer, you could print from your phone wirelessly. That's how they got us, wirelessly. Okay? Why? Because your phone can communicate with that printer and vice versa. I told y'all, if you watch the Chucky movie, he was able to control the drones. The car that pulled up had a black old lady in the fucking car as an Uber or a taxi or whatever you want to call it. She was so blowed. Oh, wow, there's no one driving the car. See, they use Hollywood to massage this shit in our brains. Y'all better pay attention. Make sure y'all share this video, man. Make sure y'all put your comments on this video. Okay? The old lady was in the van and she was so happy. See, that's us. The old lady represented us as humans. Same way you see people standing in their backyard clapping and being happy because Amazon is flying a drone and dropping a package on their yard. They astounded by that shit. So they put this shit in movies. They showing you what's going on. But Chucky was able to control that van wirelessly and ran that bitch clean through the store. Same way with the drones. So what I'm telling y'all is this: moving forward, these programmable machines, including yourself, is going to be programmed by who? That's the $1 million question. Who is going to control this shit? Because he who controls it basically becomes God. You can say what you want because this has nothing to do with religion, right? This is man doing all this shit. But once a motherfucker able to control you outside of yourself, it's a whole nother ball game. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole nother ball game. And I'm telling you, these desirable downloads and behaviors are gonna become a drug. People gonna fiend for it. People ain't gonna be able to live without it. Because they've already took this reality. Like I told y'all, if you ain't got a big butt, that means you're ugly. If you can't put on makeup, make yourself look good. All these things is to train us. So that when this new reality comes, this downloadable reality where it could literally erase this, but you need this to compare for this. Okay? Understand what I'm saying, people? They're gonna be lined up for it. They control you now. They just do it in ways that they have to do a little bit more work. You know, it's a little bit more work involved. But with this, they'll just be able to program you. And you're gonna do that shit flawlessly. You know what I'm saying? And then once people start depend on this chip as a basic function, right? It's over. You'll trade in God's reality or God's physical way of living for what man has in store. So you got to ask yourself, why are these people that know for a fact they're dying out? They know that they have less melanin in their skin. So, you know, there's a lot of, you know, when they say, and this is no disrespect to nobody, but when they say you getting sunburn, that's sun poisoning. That is sun poisoning. That's not sunburn. So they know from a biological standpoint, they're running out of time. They're not going to be able to sustain the way that color, like y'all want to say color or black people would. But that's still not enough reason for them to do the shit that they're doing. This shit is all about control because they doing their own people like this. That's why I tell white people, black people ain't your enemy. And if you still think that they are, something wrong with you. You is cuckoo, okay? And you better realize that these people are gonna do this to your grandkids and your kids and your kids' kids and all that good shit. So snap the fuck out of it, bro. Face reality. Neuralink, along with these data centers, AI, is all gonna tie in, and it's gonna push humans right out the way. We're gonna be dinosaurs. And remember, I told you first. So again, to recap, Neuralink is just the beginning. They well past this shit. So once people start to accept this shit like they're going to, okay, they're gonna pitch it the way they do everything else. Same way they do the new iPhone 18, 19, people gonna jump right on it. You can, download desirable realities. You'll be able to download it. You could buy as many as you want. You could be who you want when you want. You can go to prison and see what that looks like and then snap out of it. It's crazy shit. This shit gonna be crazy, bro. But like I say, it's gonna put them in the driver's seat, not God. So you better be careful about this. So, hey man, if you know anything about it, you've researched this topic. I don't know everything. Put it in the comments because people read it. Like I say, this is a community. We're here to learn from each other. And I want people to start taking this serious. You're gonna start seeing this shit popping up. You're gonna start seeing reasons of why people will want to do this. People with cut off arms and shit, legs and shit or whatever, they'll be able to, they're gonna use that as an excuse. People with Alzheimer's, they're gonna use that as an excuse. They're gonna use everything they can as an excuse to get us to accept this shit. And the shit that they're basically telling us to accept it comes from them. You don't get it? They the reason why people run around here sick. Diabetes and all this shit. Like I tell you, they give you the crisis, then they'll study it, then give you the solution. Fuck out of here. Anyway, man, I love y'all. Put your comments on bottom of this video. Neuralink, transhumanism, this shit is on the rise. And it's ran by Elon Musk and his fuck ass pals. Okay, I'm gonna say that. So with that being said, I love y'all. Like I tell y'all all the time, in order for you to be found, you must first be lost. I will get with y'all on the next one. Peace.